So let's go. I'm gonna say this recorded to our computer, so it'll be accessible to everybody here in the course. 5 minutes, everybody will get started. evening, everybody. How y'all doing? How we doing out there? Right. So Rick, I want to go ahead and get started. Go ahead and cut your cameras on for me. Go ahead and take yourselves off mute. I want to talk to everybody and get to know everyone. So we're gonna start tonight, and just want to wish everyone a happy new year as we start out a new night and a new course, Introduction to Network and Starting Our Career in Information Technology. And this course is designed people of all ages, people who are interested in beginning a career in IT, who may not be sure about how to get started, but it's also a great networking opportunity to meet new friends and colleagues here. And it'd be a fun, interactive course as an affordable course that allows you to gain hands-on foundational skills on how devices are connected and configured. So we'll also gain basic troubleshooting skills here in this course about how to resolve basic outages and restoring connectivity to our business sites. And okay, before we get dive into networking, I want to take a second. I want everybody just kind of tell me your name, also where you're from, your occupation, schools attended, or graduated from, or any IT certifications you may have. I'll go first. So I'm Mr. Robinson, Mr. Rashad Robinson, and I'm born and raised from Montana. I graduated from Alabama State University, received my bachelor's and master's there in computer information systems and applied technology. Been in the IT field for 12 years. And I've been also starting here as a network engineer. I work for the federal and state government, had a chance to travel around a lot from Arizona, Alaska, Guam, and Japan, even Canada. So I want to also share this opportunity to you all to show opportunities that are also available to you as well. So Jordan, I tell you what, you go ahead and go next for us. Go ahead and let us know who you are. Tell you what, take yourself off mute for, or turn your volume up, kind of breaking up. Oh, you still on mute. He's still on mute. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
I got you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm Jordan, originally from Dothan,
Dothan,
Alabama. I stay in Montgomery now. I go to University of Phoenix online and just trying to get my feet wet in this IT thing, man. That's about it.
Okay. Any IT background by any chance? Any jobs? Any part-time?
No IT background at all. Okay. Brand new
to the field. All right. That's good. That's great. Great start for you. So what else we have here? We have Jeremiah. Jeremiah, go ahead and tell us who you are. Give us your name, your occupation, where you're from, schools attended, graduated from, and any IT experience you may have, or if you're brand new. Let us know about you. Still up? Thank you on mute. I'm trying. I'll tell you what, we'll come back to you. So Courtney, go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right, I'm Courtney Jordan, retired from United States Air Force back in 2005. Okay. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, graduated from Carver High School, 1999. No IT background at all. I know a little bit just from being in the military, but I cross-trained out that career field to another career field. So no IT background information at all.
So you didn't do any IT related things in the military by any chance?
Hit and miss. The stuff I did was top secret, but it was in a CAT, basically. Okay. So, and that was like in 1999.
Oh wow!
Yeah, many years ago.
So back then y'all still using floppy disks.
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. I knew that was coming. That's okay. That's okay. I appreciate that.
I remember that. That's when the Gateway computers were still new. I remember that
Yeah.
in school.
They
Yeah,
had the
that
big
was.
old towels and
Oh
stuff.
man, that thing
Yeah.
about big in my refrigerator. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. When it crashed, that means you came to work. You couldn't do nothing from home. You had to go in, you had to pull. Yes.
I do remember. I do remember. All right, Jermaine, tell us about yourself.
What's going on? I'm Jermaine Harden, and I'm new to the IT field.
Okay. All right. So, where you from, Jermaine?
From Montgomery, Alabama.
Montgomery, Alabama.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. What school did you attend?
I went to Prattville High School, and I attended Alabama State and Troy University, Montgomery before.
The Alabama State University. That's what I'm talking about. All right. There we go. Okay. So, Haley, what about you? Oh, you still on mute. Oh, she was gone. Okay. You still there? I don't worry. Okay, so tell me real quick, y'all. What is one of your career goals or personal goals for 2023? Thought about it yet? Just think about one thing that you want to accomplish this year. You know, whether it be in this course, in your career, your personal life. Just think about it.
One of my goals is just, just be a provider for my family. And, be a positive example for them. And
exactly.
That's about it,
Absolutely. What inspired you to take this course or want to pursue a career in IT?
Just something new, a new challenge. Just wanted to challenge myself, just step out on faith and do something different.
Yeah. And as you do that, everybody, I don't want y'all to be overwhelmed by the amount of information that comes in this field. Just take it step by step. That's another reason I want to do this too. Make it fun. Just be curious and just dive in and ask a lot of questions. Just feel free doing that. And also too, in this course, I know I advertise and focus on the Cisco certification, but I want to also show you the many career paths in IT, whether it be cybersecurity, information assurance, programming, app development, automation, cloud computer, because guess what? Cisco certification allows you to take each and every one of those paths, plus more here. You'll get a chance to, work out, say, at Maxwell, Ghana, or any of the military bases worldwide. Also get a chance to travel too. So many opportunities in this field. So, that's why I want to expose everyone to. So Courtney, tell me, what's one thing that you want to achieve this year?
Retirement is fun. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. I can move when I want to move. The problem is I'm 41 and my friends can't move like I move.
No, you kind of ahead of them now.
Yeah, so I get kind of bored easily. So I said, I'm gonna jump back in, my career field. Yeah, and I'm gonna stick with it this time. And so I'm taking the course because I want to secure a job in IT, get my security plus, and work on base.
Yeah, because I know Crystal told y'all about it.
Yeah, and I had to tell her, I was like, I didn't do that when I was in. I was like, no, and just like you said, I was like, we had floppy disks. I was like, when you're going command post, and it was only so much I could share with her being, having a top secret clearance. But I explained to her, I was like, oh, I'm just going to take the test and do it. She was like, no, we don't use floppy disks no more. She was like, we're actually remote. We can do it from home. And I just don't believe it. Because, we couldn't do that in 99.
Yeah. I work from home as well. And let me tell you about floppy disks. We barely use USB devices anymore. Everything is in the cloud.
Okay.
Everything is cloud. Is like I said, and that's why security is at an all-time high, because even that we've evolved a lot in IT, believe it or not, there are much more security breaches that occur. So, as network engineers and IT professionals, we'll be required to really implement a lot of these protocols, as I have posted on the screen, to make sure that no hackers can access our network. But tell me, well, you already answered what inspired you. That's okay, cool. So, Jermaine, tell me real quick, what's one thing you want to achieve this year, and what inspired you to want to pursue a career in IT?
It's an opportunity to learn about the course and possibly get a job and learn and make money.
Okay, money. So, once we get our feet wet, we're gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah.
And Jermaine, not Jermaine, but Jeremiah, tell me, what is one of your career personal goals for the year, and what inspires you to get in IT? Let's go ahead and hear from you. Don't be shy, buddy. Still on mute there. All right. So tell you what you're gonna learn here, covering this certification here, and I also share this with everybody. Everybody can see, right, what I have on my screen. Everybody see? Okay. All right. So I have all the exam topics here. So of course, when you start the fundamentals, we can learn what each device is, what a router, switch. You learn about access points. Step 1.1D access points here. Now this is a wireless access point. This is how Wi-Fi enters your building. All right. Most time in most buildings you go in, like even on the base at a lot of schools, universities, they use access points to provide wireless. You have controllers, okay? The Cisco digital network architecture, that's DNA, and wireless LAN controller, WLC. Those two devices manage your wireless endpoints. Okay, you learn also how servers operate, and also PoE, power over Ethernet. And power over Ethernet allows those devices to be powered over the internet. Okay, you'll learn about different architectures, network architectures. Well, step 1.2. That's simply just the whole design of your network. The way all your devices are laid out on the network, the way one switch connects to the other. Switch 2 might have about 20 computers connected to it. Depends on how many of your computers are actually installed in that building. So you're gonna have to read network diagrams as well. Cable issues. So and I start from level 1. You work with a lot of cables. I know because I pulled plenty of cable in my day from between the first floor, the second floor. And Courtney, by chance, did you get a chance to work with cables when you in the military? You get a chance to do that?
Yes, and I hated it because they always send a short person up through the ceiling.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
I know. I pulled it all through the ceiling, between floor, between stone and rock.
Walls. Yeah.
Pipes and everything. So, but you know what? You learn just how the building laid out doing that. So that's a good thing. You learn about why we need IP addresses. And real quick, I'm gonna tell you why we need IP addresses. We need IP addresses to, number one, make sure your computers can also connect to the network and talk to other computers on the network. All right. So here, basic fundamentals. You're gonna learn about virtualizations. What happens with the network access here on step 2 here, configuring what we call VLANs. VLANs right here just stand for virtual local area network, okay? That's just simply a subnetwork where, okay, these are part of the main network where you have different departments within your organization. Say like the accounting department can reach the human resource department. You put those departments on separate VLANs. So accounting might be on VLAN 1, the human resource department might be on VLAN 2. You want to make sure that they can still communicate with one another without actually conflicting the accesses of each department's files and folders. Okay. Make sure those don't conflict. You'll learn about IP connectivity, the services, security fundamentals, and automation as well. But before we do that, I want to first define networking. So a very simple definition. Well, you want to be just have one definition, and every time you ask this, whether it be by a coworker, friend, a colleague, maybe, or even for the job interview, they may ask you, what is networking? And so, Jeremiah, tell me, like, what would you say? How would you answer that? What is networking? Anybody else want to try? Anybody? All right.
Is it kind of like think of it kind of like an organization of different information, kind of like a database that stores certain information, kind of in that area?
Okay. Yes, but you know what though? I wanna give you all a very simple working definition that kind of goes straight to the point. Because have you ever wondered how those group texts work and text messages work?
Mhm.
You know, across all the applications. That's something because networking, that's the process of how devices receive and share data, information over the network. So just like you have two friends that communicate and send a postcard, let's say back in the year 1999, right? So when they were sending a postcard, you have a sender and a receiver, all right? And guess what? In network, you have senders and receivers because your sender device may be, let's say, PCA, and the receiving device going to be PCB, the one who's going to be receiving the message. All right, so PC send and receive data all day long. Okay, well, you know, where they're sending an email, a text message, let's say a packet, notepad document, or a trouble ticket. That is something called data, and it flows up the chain. And how are devices identified? Okay, so guess what? This is something that y'all need to know and write down. All right, you need to know that all devices have an IP address and also a MAC address. All right. Every device on the network has a physical address. All right. That physical address is going to be your MAC address. MAC, MAC, that simply stands for Media Access Control. All right. Media Access Control address. And the way a MAC address looks, you see right here in the second bullet is where you have what we call a hexadecimal address. That simply combines letters and numbers. How you have 00-0C, that 29-9C. All right, and your IP addresses is a numerical address. And the cool thing about IP addresses, and I know some of y'all have already seen those on your cell phones and even your laptops, is that IP addresses allow devices to communicate with other devices in separate networks, and MAC addresses allow devices to communicate within the same network.
Wait, say that again now.
All right, so IP addresses allow devices to communicate with devices in separate networks, right? From network 1 to network 2. MAC addresses, your physical addresses, allow communication with devices on the same network. All right. Yeah. Y'all okay with that? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Making sure. All right. So tonight, like I said, is our first night together. But so the basics we need to understand, of course, is how all devices are identified using MAC addresses and IP addresses. But you also need to understand the foundation of how all devices and applications communicate within the network. And that's been provided to us by what we call the OSI model right here. OSI simply stands for Open Systems Interconnection Model, okay? You'll be hearing us a lot because this model here has 7 layers, right? 7 layers here in the OSI model. And it allows you to utilize the application we use on a daily basis. Applications like Office 365, Microsoft Word, YouTube, for example, okay? Apple Music, Google Docs. So any Anytime we download games and music from the App Store, Google Play Store, that single resides at the application layer of the OSI model. Those applications do anyway. And the way I like to remember these 7 layers, we go down to the 4th bullet here. Remember this, everybody, and say it with me. All people seem to need data process. Say it with me this time. All people seem to need
data process.
Processing.
There we go. All right. And the way we're gonna remember these letters is that you see the first letter in each word. We're gonna take the first letter and take that as like the top layer, layer 7. Okay. A gonna stand for application layer. P is for presentation. I'm gonna post it in the chat for you too. P is for presentation. S is for session. T is for transport. N is for network. D for data link. And P for process. All right. I'm gonna put that in the chat for you real quick. Put them in order for you. Very important to remember these, okay? I just want you to remember these in order at first before we get deep into the protocols of each layer, because there are a few, okay? I want you to remember those right there. All right, got your email there. Okay. Also, too, I want to let you know, there's another model that relates to the OSI model. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the chat right here for you. And that's the TCP/IP model. All right. This just simply stands for Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. And you know what? And guess what? Guess who invented that model? The United States Air Force back in World War II, because they were actually on the battleship and they were trying to find a way to securely send data and also protect their data from being lost during battle. All right.
Okay.
So as a secure way to send and receive data while preventing it from being lost in case of a disaster. And see, the 7 layers of the OSI model have been combined into 4 layers in the TCP/IP model. How's that, you wonder? Guess what? The 4 layers that are being used in the TCP/IP model, you got application layer, transport layer, and the internet layer, and the network access layer. Now, some of y'all may be wondering right now, what happened to the other layers? Are they not being used? Guess what? They are, because you have the top layers, however, such as the application layer, presentation, session layers, all been combined into the top layer, the application layer, okay? So the top three layers 5 through 7, have been combined into the application layer. All right. So that's why we moved down to the transport layer. And then layer 3 is called the internet layer, but that's still better known as the network layer, TCP/IP model. And the network access layer combines the physical and data link layers. Combine the data link and physical layer. All right, so that's how that works right there. All right, so real quick. So that's learning a lot of information here. I'm going to show you a quick video of how, so some of the skills you're going to use to conquer the world. So here you're going to see a team of engineers that actually doing a site renovation for the World Games in Canada. All right, you're going to see how they take a lot of cables that they're pulling to connect a lot of servers, a lot of routers and switches, and they're going to start configuring them. You get a chance to see a day in the life of some of the jobs that I've had to do, when I was traveling too. And you're gonna see how the teams expect to complete this project in a certain amount of time. They also be reading the network diagrams too, so you get a chance to see it. They talk about different network designs and topologies that we talked about in the beginning of the class.
Build it from the ground up. And we have 2 weeks.
They're building a backbone for a world-class event.
Can y'all not hear it? Come y'all didn't tell me. Y'all should have told me
Uh,
y'all could hear me. Wait a minute, we'll fix this. Yeah,
I think, yeah, that was on, it might be on mute.
it was on mute.
Uh,
About now.
Let me see. I'll tell you back.
Tell you what. Let me copy this link. Let me do that too. Tell you what, let me give y'all the video link as well. But here's the video where you can see the actual site renovation for the World Games. This shows you a lot of skills we'll be working on in class too. Let me just make sure my sound is, because I know I'm gonna just do this one more time. Oh, I see what happened. I didn't share the sound. Okay. Let's try this again. How about now?
We have to build it from the ground up, and we have 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Building a
Y'all hear it now?
Yeah.
backbone for a world-class
That's-
event. World Skills 2009 in Calgary, Canada, where nearly 1,000 young people from around the globe come together to test themselves against their peers in 45 different skilled trades and technologies.
It is the Olympics for the youth today taking skilled trades.
Connecting an event of this size is a huge undertaking. More than 900,000 square feet of Stampede Park need to be wired, so the on-site team has their work cut out for them. The build-out of the infrastructure has to be fast, and it has to be right.
We have to run 96 additional fiber locations across Stampede Park to network all of the tents and buildings. And then we have 860 desktops, 120 laptops, 200 plus personal printers, 12 plotters, 450 cell phones have to be integrated into the data center, be able to send mass messages. And we also are going to be running 150 Cisco cell phones across the network.
In order to make it all work, there are more than 140 people on the job, including 10 students from the Cisco Networking Academy.
I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited.
These students are some of roughly 750,000 worldwide who enroll annually in Cisco Networking Academy to prepare themselves for careers in IT and networking. With more than 9,000 academies across the globe, students are learning hands-on skills through a curriculum that prepares them for valuable industry certifications.
They'll experience things that they'll never see that can't be taught, because things change very dynamically.
So it's not like you're just learning in a classroom. The situations are a lot different. So there's a lot broader scope of analytical thinking that's required.
When you're working in the IT field and networking, you never know it all. You learn something new every day, literally. That's usually when you learn your hardest mistakes and you don't make those mistakes again twice.
I'm really learning how to manage time. Everything has to be tested at a certain point, so you have to make sure things are done fast and well.
Today, more than ever, we depend on the network as the platform for life. World Skills Calgary is no exception. In this 900,000 square foot community, every building, every tent, every phone and laptop has to be connected to the network.
I chose the networking field because I'm just simply amazed at how efficiently people are able to come together when it's over a network.
These students understand we live in a networked economy. Interactive learning tools and activities help students develop practical experience in 21st century career skills like problem solving, collaboration, and critical thinking.
Just being able to play with new technology, as everything grows and evolves, everything's getting newer and newer, different and different, and you got to keep up with that to stay on your game.
For some, it can be a second chance. When Valentin moved to Calgary from Bulgaria, he couldn't find a job even though he had a master's degree. So he turned to the Cisco Networking Academy.
So
Sorry about that.
I'm 40 years old.
When I start with technology, I was 9 years old. I love it. I cannot imagine to do something different. That's my whole life.
He's confident he'll find a job when his training is completed. Graduates are prepared to fill valuable IT positions in industries ranging from financial services to healthcare to government to security and more.
Being a part of World Skills helped me meet a lot of the corporate sponsors, meeting a lot of new people and business contacts. Hopefully that when graduation rolls around, that'll lead into a job.
An event like this for the Cisco Network Academy students is the ultimate, because you know you're going to have the latest equipment here. You know, it's going to have the latest to what Cisco's going to provide. So they're going to experience things that they probably won't see in a workplace for another year or so. Yes, they'll be at the cutting edge.
These students are putting their classroom knowledge to work in the real world and will be ready to step into a career in IT and networking with some great experience on their resumes. Cisco Networking Academy is educating the architects of the networked economy.
I'm a Cisco Networking Academy student.
Right. And you all. And you all are gonna gain some great knowledge and
Yeah.
skills for your resume too. So what do y'all think so far about that? What do y'all think? Pretty cool?
Yeah, it was straight, pretty cool. A good
What
video.
about everybody else? Can you see yourself doing that type of job?
Yeah, I can. It's totally different from when I was in. I'm
Yes,
sitting up there
it
just
is.
looking at the stuff that they have. It's totally
Yeah.
different. Because I remember back then when you used to have to go in there, it's burning hot in there. You opening doors, pulling out floppy disks. So yeah.
Well, one thing that hasn't changed, it's still hot in some of the buildings. It all depends on where you are. It may be real cold or it may be real hot. Yeah. So you get a chance to actually pull cables. And one thing about this field here, you always learn. That's why I say, just approach it with an open mind, just thinking about, okay, so what do I get to learn today? Even after as you gain your experience and build your knowledge, don't become a know-it-all, because you can only hurt yourself then. Even when you gain 5+ years experience and gain more certifications, just always be interested in learning more. All right. That's the key. You'll start being fun to you that way. But here, as we go forward, you'll learn about what happens at each level of the OSI model. That's what I want to show you first, okay? Because you'll see the application layer actually way it functions, that you learn about the processes that occur at the application. The application that are used there too. You have different protocols, two protocols that I want to give you tonight. DNS. DNS simply just a domain name system. All right. And why do y'all think that's important? Has anybody ever heard of DNS? Anybody?
Yes.
You did? What do you know about DNS? What do you know about DNS?
Look, from years ago.
Oh, just heard about it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else ever heard of DNS?
Yeah. From free courses I was taking for IT, free ones I was taking on different sites on free courses.
Okay, so tell me this. Tell me, how does it work over the internet? How does it work? Well, I tell you like
everything has to have like its own server, right?
Kind of.
To a certain extent. Something about the server. I remember that much, something about the servers.
All right. So think about it like this. You log into the internet over Google Chrome, right? And you go to check your Gmail account. All right, you log into gmail.com. You know that the host name you typed in is what? Gmail.com, right?
Gmail.com.
Right.
But remember I told you tonight, tell me what is one address that all computers need to have to communicate over the network? What?
IP address?
IP address, that's it. And all websites have an IP address. And that's what DNS does. DNS maps the host names to the IP address. It maps host names to IP address. And also the way that relates to servers is that servers actually have a DHCP server, all right? DHCP. That stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol.
Right.
Which is the automatic method of assigning IP addresses to computers on the network. All right.
All right.
So those are two protocols that we need to learn tonight. Now the rest of these that on this handout, I don't want y'all to worry about these just yet. But what I am going to explain, just how they operate at each layer. Okay. So the presentation layer at layer 6, what occurs there, that's where your data is formatted and represented. Okay. You may have image files, picture files, and audio files. Okay. Some of your picture files is you may see what we call JPEG files. All right. JPEG, MP3 files for audio, for like downloading music. See, I'm a good music lover myself, so I use that a lot. And you have the session layer, however, layer 5. The session layer, however, manages your traffic flow information as you see here. What we mean by session? Well, guess what? Tonight, our class workshop is a session because users like myself and you all actually have to log into this application to use it, to have class. So in the protocols, you may see, like you may use what we call zip files. Okay, anytime you're downloading different documents and files from a folder or a net BIOS as well. Okay, and layer 4, you have the transport layer. Layer 4 is where end-to-end connection begins. And that's where you have segments occur, and they manage error control and ensure that all your messages arrive in order and on time. That's what error control is for, making sure that your messages arrive on time and in order. And you'll learn about TCP and UDP. You'll learn about, let me put that in the chat as well. I just wanted to just give you a good definition for it. Well, transport control protocol is a connection-oriented protocol that ensures that messages arrive on time and in order. Now, user datagram protocol, UDP, is a connectionless protocol. Which does not guarantee on-time delivery, nor offers flow control or error checking. Okay. And getting down to layer 3. Layer 3 is the network layer, sometimes referred to as the internet layer. This is where IP addresses are handled, okay? As you can see, one of the protocols here is what? IP version 4, okay? IPv4 version 4, IP version 6. That's what IP stands for, Internet Protocol, by the way. This is where your routers reside at layer 3, and they actually determine the best path to send the data from one device to the next. That's what happens at layer 3. And layer 2, the data link layer, we have another address that resides at this layer. It's our physical address. And tell me, what is that address known as? Anybody remember?
Is it the MAC address?
It is. It is. Okay. You got it. So our MAC addresses reside at layer 2. That's your physical address. So it manages our physical connection, let's say between our laptop and trying to console into the switch. What I mean by console into a switch is that you'll get access to a console cable to connect from your USB port of your laptop, going to the console port of that switch. That's how you use that console cable to configure it and make changes to your configuration. All right, and you do that at layer 2. Layer 1, for example, that is the ground layer, the physical layer. That's something that you heard Courtney and I talk about tonight about what we stand out and pull cables. Okay, you pull cables at layer 1. You can set up a computer at layer 1. But some of the devices you're gonna handle physical protocols, Ethernet cables, your RJ45 connectors, power supplies, and yeah, leave with that. Physical layer, you learn about, we use Bluetooth at physical layer. Bluetooth, Ethernet, DSL, Wi-Fi too. That is a layer 1 protocol. All right, so what we need to know tonight, it's a lot of information. The important things for tonight, I'm gonna put that here. The important things to know for tonight is the layers of the OSI model and TCP IP model. Also, how they are used. Understand how DNS and DHCP works. And know what a router and switch is, okay? And I'm gonna tell you what that is as well, okay? So a router, and you know what? I probably shouldn't ask this question, but how many people have a home router? How many people have a home router? Everybody, right? So your router is actually the device that establishes your internet connection, all right?
So everybody has a router? Yeah.
All right. So your routers establish the internet connection in your home and business. Switches transmit signals to and from the devices that are connected, such as computers, printers, and servers. All right. So tell me real quick, y'all, how does the data travel anyway? How does the data travel from, let's say, from the switch to the PC? What is connecting those two devices?
The coax cord.
Okay, not coax, but what? I'm about to tell me what type of cable?
Cat5.
Cat5, all right, and that's known as an Ethernet cable. All right.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You're right. So, and you know, I want to explain some real quick. Why do you think it's called a Cat5 cable? What does the cat stand for? Anybody know? Take a guess.
I don't know what it stands for, but I know what it looks like.
No, know what it look like. Yeah, we see them all the time. CAT stands for category. All right. Category. So you have category 5, category 5E, category 6. And the main difference between each of those cables is speed. Okay. So Cat5 is, Cat5, Cat5E is faster than Cat5. Cat6 is faster than Cat5E. Okay. The speeds for that, Cat5 travels at 10 megabits per second. Cat5E travels at 100 megabits per second, and Cat6 is 1 gigabit. Cat6 is doubling Cat5E and Cat5. So what you learn in this course is here, you learn about different types of connections. You have straight through and crossover cables. You see right here on the PowerPoint. So on the left here, you see the pair starts with white, orange, and orange, and white, green. That is your default standard. What we call a T568B standard. All right. So I want y'all to learn to pin out just yet, but I'm just showing you all that it's a straight through cable. And on the right, that starts with white, green, and green. That's using the T568A standard, and that's a crossover cable. Straight through cable just simply connect unlike devices to the network. Unlike devices, meaning that you have a switch to a PC, switch to router, okay? But you have light devices that need a crossover cable, 2 routers, 2 switches, okay, and a laptop to a router. They all use a crossover cable to connect. All right. And you can see that right here on the 34 bullets here. So those are just some of the basics that we need to know, for connecting our devices here. Putting all our pieces, all our pieces to the puzzle. So what we normally do, we normally custom cables, but I'm gonna say that for next class right there. We'll normally take out a couple of RJ45 connectors and crimpers and crimp a few cables. But what I want to do here, I need to show us how to download Packet Tracer. And the reason why we're gonna need Packet Tracer on our computers, that's gonna allow us to do our lab activities. Let's see real quick. Let me go back and find it. I'm going to put that in the chat for you right here. And guess what? It's also free. So you can download this to your computer.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, you can see, right? Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Right. So here we go. So we use Packet Tracer to connect our device. And the way it works, let me show you real quick.
Whether you're pursuing a job in technology, exploring your career options, or you simply want to expand your skills, gaining network building experience hasn't always been easy. Until now. Meet Cisco's network simulation tool, Cisco Packet Tracer. This virtual lab environment allows you to practice networking, Internet of Things, and cybersecurity.
So as you can see right here as well, let me see. I'm gonna put it on. I'll get full screen. Okay. So I'm just pausing it right here where Packet Tracer allows you to have this type of simulation. You see how you have a workspace where you have a switch up top, a server, a couple switches, and guess what? You have some cables on the shelf. It's going to show you different types of cable you can use, like straight through cables, crossover cables, and you'll take it right here on the left. On the left panel, you have all your directions step by step. They tell you what type of cable you need to connect, and you yourself have to go connect it to also get credit for that. Let me show you what it looks like. It's right here. So when you got to open Cisco Packet Tracer, show you what it looks like. You open it. Give us a second. I got a lot of programs open right now. On my computer running slow. Here we go. All right, so right here in Packet Tracer, you'll see down at the bottom toolbar where you have some of your devices right here. You have your connections here. You see where it said network devices? You click on these tabs, you can choose from different type of routers. You can choose from a Cisco 4331 router, a 4321 router, 1941. Let's click on down at the bottom. You got routers, you got switches, You can choose a 2960 switch. Let's add that up here. All right, so we can add a router. We can add a 4321 router. All right. You click on hubs, for example. You can add a hub if you like. You can add different types of connections, use your end devices. You can add a laptop, a PC, for instance. Now you can start just doing what type of cables that you know they need to go. So you choose between, let's say, auto MIDI S cable here, console, straight through, crossover, fiber, phone cable, coax. Okay, yeah, all different types of cable to choose from. So you can take this laptop here. You take a laptop and console to the switch. All right. We can take, what type of cable do you think we need to connect our switch to that router? Straight through a crossover. What do y'all think?
From this router to.
So you try to connect the switch to the router here. Do we need a straight through cable or a crossover cable?
Crossover.
Crossover? Let's try it.
Let me see.
All right. So you go right here to switch 0. We're gonna take FastNet 01 and connect it to gigabit Ethernet 01 here. All right, so we got red links there. All right. Let's go back and delete that cable for a minute. So you just take here, let's try crossover again. Let's try gig 01 to router 0. You can also try a straight through cable. Let's try that real quick. Now these don't have any configuration as of yet, but I just want to show you how how you be using Packet Tracer to add your devices, connect, and then configure them as well. So that's what we'll be doing. And I'll just create some basic configuration for you and let you work on it. But for now, I wanted to show you exactly how.
With Packet Tracer, you apply real network building skills and gain valuable experience on your very own computer with no hardware needed. Cisco Packet Tracer is an incredibly powerful learning tool with multiple modes that enable you to explore the vast world of networking. In simulation mode, you dive into how a network really works. You create a logical view of your network, configure your devices, and follow how data packets travel across your network. You can even explore what's inside each packet for deeper insight. After that, physical mode puts you in the virtual lab to see how your logical view translates into physical devices and cables. You'll practice setting up your own device rack and selecting the right cables and ports. Packet Tracer has a built-in intelligent tutor as well to give you hints along the way, but only if you want them. Once you have the hang of it, take your abilities even further by creating advanced networks with IoT devices, integrating Python code, or practicing your network automation skills. The best part is, Cisco Packet Tracer is absolutely free. It's easy to ramp up with our short Getting Started with Cisco Packet Tracer course. Try it out today at skillsforall.com. Brought to you by Cisco Networking Academy.
I'll tell you what. Use the link that I sent you. Go ahead and download Packet Tracer to your computer. Go ahead and do it, everybody. Go ahead and download Packet Tracer to your computer for me, so we can go ahead and get it. Well, Go back to the chat that I sent you. Go back to the link that I sent you so you can download it. Let me know if it worked for you. Go ahead and download packet tracing. Let's see.
Okay, which one you want us to click on? All of them?
Nah, it's gonna be the one. Click on the one that say for Windows. Anybody got a Mac in here? Anybody? Nobody. Everybody Windows. Okay. Use the Windows 64-bit download.
Let's see what it shows you is it got one for 2 hours, 3 hours, 3
Oh,
hours.
okay. No.
And
That's the course you looking at. That's the
Yeah, I
course
did.
you looking at.
Okay, they sent to
The course you looking at. All right.
go back out.
Cisco packet tracer. Oh, I see stuff with let's see download.
I tell you what, Jermaine, I tell you what, share your screen with us for a minute.
See what I can do. Go back to the library. Open up. Share screen. You can. It says you cannot start share screen while the other participant is sharing.
I missed out. Try it now.
All right. Let me go to. How do I go to this?
At the bottom, in the center, it should say screen share, and then click on the screen you want to share.
Okay. Okay.
Go back to the tab right there with Cisco packet tracer. Oh, top.
Hold on, let me move that. Keep. Hold on, let me go to it. Oh, let me. Thing keep coming in the way. Hold on.
Oh, top right here. See right here?
Yeah.
Cisco packet tracer.
Yeah, I see it right there. Okay.
All right. All right, so scroll up for me a little bit. All right, so you should be able to download for free. Tell you what I'm gonna do for you.
Tell me which one.
Tell you what I'm gonna do for you. Since I know y'all don't have an account, what you can do, since you all logging in under my class, I'm gonna go ahead and share my login with you, so you can go ahead and scroll on the page, same page you on, the top right hand corner, it's gonna say log in for me. All right, all the way up top to the right, log in, and click on login again. Under it.
Yeah. Hold on.
So let's say log in, and right underneath, go to log in again.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do this for you. All right. Let me share this with you. All right. I'm gonna put it right here in the chat for you.
All right.
This the email. Give you my password. Can you see it?
Yeah.
All right, so go.
Just put your email in there.
Mhm. No. You was the one I put it on in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I put in there.
No. That's what I said. That's not the same one.
Not that one, not the one up there. Hold on, just saying. No, hold on. Go back to the chat then. Okay, no mind.
The chat here in Zoom.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Yeah. Start over, man. All right, so that's gonna be R. Robinson. All right, I
2
see.
R, then Robinson.
Oh, okay.
2458. Try it now. All right, so now go to resources. Go to resources right here at the top. All right, go to where it says packet tracer resources. And go to packet tracer download page. See right here? Well, click that right here. Packet tracer download right there. All right, come down real quick. Come on down and go to where it says download. And go to Cisco packet tracer. Come on down a little bit more. Keep coming. All right. So Windows, see right there, it's gonna say 64-bit download. All right, click that. All right, so now it's downloading for you. All right, we're gonna wait for that to finish. Then you should be able to open it. Did it finish? Did it finish? Jermaine, did it finish?
Starting download. Starting up.
Okay, yeah, I see it up there. How about everybody else? Can y'all download it?
I'm trying now.
Let me know when y'all finish. Let me see what's this. But y'all get that installed tonight.
On my end, it's acting like it said, we can't log you in. Please check for an email from us to reset your password or try again.
It shouldn't be asking for that. Shouldn't be.
Hold on, let me see. Let me just copy and paste.
Say what you mean. Go ahead and open that file. See on top, say Cisco packet tracer. Go ahead and open it for me. See right here.
Yeah, I get ready to open it. All right. And then it says create a desktop shortcut or create a quick launch shortcut. Create a desktop.
Okay.
Install.
Okay.
Oh, it says it's installed.
Okay. And once installed, go ahead and open it. Let me see everybody else can open it too.
It's opening up.
All right.
It says sign in using one of the following options.
Talking about Cisco Network Academy.
Yeah, it said sign in using one of the following options: the Cisco Network Academy, Cisco Skills for All.
All right, so press on the blue button, use the one I gave you. Use mine.
Which one? The Network Academy.
Yep, someone used to log into here to Cisco I gave you. Yeah, use that one.
See, check it again.
All right, so download here.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. How about everybody else? Go ahead and show me real quick, man. So I can see. I just want to see.
Hold on. Do you see it?
Not yet. Now,
Hold on,
I think
let me
when you go,
resume share. Hold on, let me see.
when you click on share screen, click on the it's gonna be in a different window.
Okay. Let me it's showing
Now, so you see down here at the bottom say share screen. Click that
yeah.
again. Yeah. Click on share screen again.
And let's see, show the here you go. There. Let's see, pulling the let's see. Just a second. Let's see here.
I'll take it to it. Click on share screen again.
Hold on.
When you click on share screen here at the bottom, you see the arrow pointing up.
Yeah.
Click there, and then what it's gonna do, it's gonna show you different windows that that are open.
Okay. Let's see.
It will show you different windows that are open. Then you click on packet trace.
All right, you see it now?
Not yet. I just still just see the internet browser, but I don't see packet trace.
Hold on, let's see. Every time I hold on, new share. Let me see new share. Let me see if I hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let's see here. All right.
Click it for me.
Screen. All right, I got it now. Okay, yeah, I had to open up.
Here we go. There we go. All right. Here we go. There we go.
Let's go. Open up something else. Okay. Okay.
Everybody else. Can y'all go get it now? Can y'all download it? She says, hold on. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, Jordy, you got in. All right. So you know what? Well, I'm gonna take the rest of time to do tonight. Let y'all go ahead and download Packet Trace, and we'll use that next week. Okay. I want y'all just start reading the OSI model and TCP/IP model. Like I said here in the chat, that's gonna be very important. Read the OSI model, TCP/IP model, and read how DNS and DHCP works and how a router and switch works. Okay, those are the very basics that we need to start with. All right, and I posted 2 handouts here. This is just for you to have. So it just showed the relationship between TCP/IP model and the OSI model. Okay, it showed you the relationship between those two. Let me see. Let me go back, try to get the screen share here. See that. Tell you what, man. Let me go ahead and borrow the screen share for a minute. All right, so right here, y'all, can y'all see it? So this handout right here just showed you how the TCP/IP module is just DoD's device and everything. So pretty much you just kind of get to see more of the condensed version. So you see the TCP/IP model here on the left and how it's combining the top 3 layers of the OSI model, right? You can see how the layers of the OSI model and DoD models are interchangeable, because see, on the exam, you may see how it calls the host-to-host layer, transport layer, the TCP/IP model, right? And it's related to the OSI model, transport layer. And all that does is just set up end-to-end connectivity. And you can see right here where it's assigning IP addresses to all the hosts, okay, to all your routers, and it's round packets among multiple networks. That's at the network layer. And the network access layer, the TCP/IP model, you see how that combines the physical layer and the data link layer of the OSI model. Okay, see, both models are similar in concept, but despite the number of layers, Cisco may use different names for the layers to show their relation. All right, so I don't want you to look at the 3-way handshake just yet, not yet. But I'm gonna focus on the OSI model, TCP/IP model, and understand how DNS and DSP works and what a router and switch and how it works. Okay. So I said, this is your handout. Save that to your computer because that's yours. That's yours. You can read over. All right, so that's gonna that's gonna complete our first session for tonight. Y'all have any questions for me? Pretty sure you do, but go ahead and ask away. Ask away, y'all. And if I ever go too fast, let me know. But please let me know. Don't just not say anything, because I want to help. Yeah, any questions, y'all? Anything? Well, not anything. Just make sure you go ahead and download Packet Tracer and go ahead and save these 2 handouts right here that I put up for you. And we'll meet again this Wednesday at the same time. But let me show you something real quick on here. So go back to class right here. Let's go back to class really quick. So when you log in here, you can click on materials, right? And you can see all the handouts. You can see the PowerPoint from tonight. A couple of handouts I put in there for you. All of these are yours. So just feel free to just go in here and just click on them and open them up. Save them to your computer. You can start reading those. They'll help you out. So those are basically gonna start with. Next class will open up Packet Tracer. All right. But any questions, y'all? Anything? Nothing. All right. We all good to go. How did y'all actually enjoy that?
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay. All right. So you gonna come back?
I'll be
back.
I'll be back too. It was good.
I'll be back.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll be back too. Okay. Well, that's gonna do it for tonight, everybody. It was fun. Y'all have a great night. Stay safe in all this weather out there. And you need me, just give me a call or email. All right. And I'll see
All right,
y'all
bro.
later. All right. Y'all have a good night.
Y'all too now.
All right.